Did you hit it? Alright, well. Going live, so that's a start. One minute. Allow some people to get in here. Ooh, 6 o'clock. How you doing, Joey? Nice to see you, my dude. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I bet. Good deal. So, it's been an interesting day for me. Let me go ahead and, I was recording a video today. Been having ball speed issues, but they're all fixed. And it was a pretty good day. How you doing, Mr. 3030? I almost have every name cut out to be put into this big bowl for this raffle. So just bear with me, fellas. Hey, Mr. 3030, I did go and work out, but I did not get a chance to record my one step and stuff because I was a little busy coaching while I was working out. But I can tell you this, my speed issue has been fixed. I mean, yeah. When you see the bar review, you'll know what I mean. Watching the Masters. Does that mean you've been sleeping? Nah, I'm just messing. But I did a ball comparison of 6 balls, 6 pearls. And it went really well. I liked it. Ton of strikes. No, I'm probably going to record the drills tomorrow because I'm going to bowl in a sport shot tomorrow. So I'll warm up that way. I don't sleep either. That's my wife always complaining. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to do something a little different. So I put in the community tab that I was going to, which 3 balls I was going to give away, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the winner pick which one of the 3 he wants. So tournament tomorrow. Tournament. And then starting May 2nd, it will be a sports shot league I'll be competing in every week. Made by me. So, sports shot league, 14 weeks through the summer. It's my sports shot league. So I sent out the invitations and everything. And I'm looking forward to it, man. It should be fun. So a sports shot league, everybody who's going to nationals after May is going to benefit from this league. So that would include me going in June. I also think I'm gonna start going live once a week. If that way people have any questions, we can talk some bowling. You know what I mean? I don't think people talk enough about bowling, the best practices. I mean, 30-30, me and you, we talk about it all the time. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm running the league. I made the league. I went to the bowling alley and said, listen, we need a sports shot league. There's not one in our area. So he was like, you want to try it? I said, yeah, let's do it. So put it all together, made some flyers for it. When all the heavy hitters get together like we did last weekend, then I handed them out. Everybody signed up. So it's going to be a 3-man team, 14 weeks, and they're all international sports shots. So that's what's going to make it so special is they're all international sports shots. So it's going to be a heck of a time, you know. And then what we're going to do is we'll run 6 weeks, 7 weeks of sports shots, and then 7 weeks. So right, no. So what I was going to do is I was going to go live and talk bowling one day, and then I was probably going to do this. I think I'm gonna record the Sports Shot League. I think that would be good for you guys to see. Even when we struggle on nights we struggle, it's better for people to see because a lot of people don't understand sports shots, how they work, if they're good, if they're you know what I mean. The average bowler when they get onto a sports pattern, they struggle because they don't understand it. They don't understand how the adjustments work. So showing it live, I mean, why not? Can't hurt. So I will give a couple more minutes. I'll give to 6:15. How's that? 6:15. Then I'll draw. Now, if you win, I'm gonna let you pick between the 3 balls of which one you want. And also, if I pull a name and the person doesn't respond to me within 8 hours, don't send me their information within 8 hours, then I'm gonna go live again tomorrow and pick again. Yeah, see, it's hard. It's hard for you. Right, right. So the Sports Shot League is going to be on Thursday. But what I do is, when I'm not in a tournament, I will also have a sports shots put out every Saturday too. So the people that work like you, Joey, during the week, you can go out on the weekend, bowl on a sports pattern, and it's a great thing to do. So, like on Saturdays, for everybody that works from 2 to 10 who will miss out, they get to come in on Saturday from 3:30 to 6, 3:30, 6:30, 3:37, and bowl in a sports pattern. I mean, sometimes we pop bowl on it. Some other times we just having fun. But my belief is if you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. So the goal is to always be ready. We have guys who average 230, 235, 240, and then go to nationals and average a 140. So that's because they refuse to bowl in a sports pattern. And believe it or not, we're in the Chicagoland area. Population combined from here to it's about 500,000, and there's not, and we'll be the only sports shot league in the whole area. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. The only one in the whole area. So, and me personally, I like a challenge. Boy, there's a lot of things. So, not a lot. Well, I mean, there's people here. Let me see. Okay, so let me go over the criteria of how names were entered into this so everybody understands how fair it is. So, what I did is I started with the yes, Jason is in inner city Chicago on the far side, almost by Hammond, Indiana. We're about 2 hours from them, 2.5 hours from him. So If they have one, I'm not sure, but that's a long way away from me. I wouldn't drive that to bowl in the league. I mean, in the tournament, absolutely. League, no. But if you look where I'm from, which is Rockford, Illinois, a lot of powerful bowlers come from here. Um, and when I mean a lot, I mean a lot. Shannon O'Keefe's college ain't too far from here where she coaches, and she recruits out of here all the time. We had a girl that just qualified for the U.S. team from right here. So we have a pretty good bowling programs, but again, the disadvantage is not bowling on a sports pattern. That's a disadvantage for our high school kids, college kids, everybody. So, okay, so the criteria. I started this by doing those guessing what ball is this video. So if you guess the right ball, you got your name put into. Yes, that is a problem with Midwest. Yes. That's funny, Joey. That's funny. Okay, so in the video, if you guess the right video, you got your name put in. If you guessed the right ball, I'm sorry. And I did quite a lot of those. So if you guessed it each time, you would have your ball, you would have your name entered in the raffle every time you did it. Okay, so that was the first way. Then the second way was videos, question marks, and if you did those, then you got your name entered an additional 5 times, an additional 5 times, and I can tell you, 2 of you got your names entered in a whole bunch of times, and that's the 2 I'm seeing right now, Joey and 3030. So you two, you two definitely have your name entered in quite a lot. Now again, if I don't hear from the person, either on Instagram or TikTok with your information, then I'm going to go back live tomorrow at some point and pull again. Okay? So now I'm gonna give. I said I'll give a couple more minutes. So if anybody's curious as to what I did the thing on, I did the pearls was the IQ Tour Ruby. Oh, I got a brain fart. The GB4 Pearl, the Eternity, the Hammer Ghost, okay, you see, I didn't have brain fart. But you guys are going to find it very interesting. What else? Oh, the Dark Moss. I was talking to somebody about the Dark Moss, and it's not a letdown, man. That ball is wonderful. And was there another one? I don't know. Who knows? But it went very well. No, I didn't do the Belmont ball. The Belmont ball is not good for one-handers. It's just not. Matter of fact, I don't know a one-hander to throw the ball pretty good. I've seen a girl do it, but I mean, she only averaged like a 170, so I guess he didn't do too good with it. And don't get me wrong, I mean, every ball worth bowling with, but I don't know, that ball just hits different. Have you, hey, 30 for 30, have you tried that ball yet? Have you tried that that Belmont ball? The Fate? I'm not a fan. You trying to get one? The Belmont ball? You know what, man? With the way you throw the ball, you might be all right with it. Then again, maybe not. Not to mention, I'm not a big fan of blue balls. Boy, that didn't sound good, did it? I mean, I guess it did. My favorite ball. My favorite ball I like to roll is the next one. How about that? The next ball. My favorite ball is the next ball. And I'm getting over being sick. That's why I keep wiping my nose. It feels like it's running, but it's not. It's one of them phantom things. But Seriously, my favorite ball is the next one. I don't really have a favorite bowling ball. Do I? The GB4 Pearl. It's not my favorite. I just like to throw it. I like the motion of it. I like the back end. I love how the ball transitions. I mean, but I have a favorite of everything. I have a favorite urethane. I have a favorite pearl. I have a favorite solid. But all of them are my favorite in different circumstances. The most success I've ever had with the ball is probably pitch black. I'm most consistent with it. Okay, so favorite in each cover. Favorite solid is a tie between the proton physics, and the phase two. My favorite pearl is GB4 Pearl. GB4 Pearl. By far, that ball is just amazing. I mean, and it's so cheap. So if you didn't throw it, I mean, hybrid. My favorite hybrid. I've only thrown one hybrid that I liked out of all the hybrids. Only one, and that is the Hammer 2.0, the Black Widow 2.0. Yeah, the red one. Yep, that ball is amazing. Um, Brings us to urethane. Urethane. Pitch black is the ultimate weapon. I mean, if I'm having a bad day, and this is weird, right? Even on a sports pattern, it can be 50 feet, and I'm having a bad day, I can take the pitch black out of my bag, and I know I'm shooting two something. It's just me and that ball. We it's like a bond that I got with that bowling ball, which is weird, right? But it's true. So pitch black, but I'm gonna lead with the pink urethane in nationals, though. I threw that ball in the sports pattern the other day, dude. It was just remarkable. I mean, wow. So, but I'm gonna lead with that at nationals. So there's my list. Guys, got any other questions? You ordered a gym. Which gym? The exotic gym? Oh, that's the other ball, the other pearl, the exotic gym. Did you order the gym or the exotic gym? Because both of them actually hook a ton. But I think the exotic gym is more aggressive. Why? Okay. So, why I'm live, why don't I like Motive? Thanks 30 for 30 for putting me on the spot, man. That's messed up. I thought we was boys. Just for that, if I pull your name out, I'm throwing it back in. I'm just playing. All right, so Motive is different. Motive is really different, man. Motive is different. Um, so okay, here's the deal. I pride myself on being able to take any bowling ball and throw it. I really do. I mean, I pride myself on being able to take any ball, any situation, just roll it. But I've tried four different motive balls, and I don't roll them well. I mean, I don't know if the core doesn't agree with me, but I don't roll them well. Nope. I have never seen a motive ball. And you know, when you buy four of them, because remember, everything I do with my own money, guys. Remember that. I paid money, so every ball I got is my money. You with me? I'm not sponsored. I'm not none of that. So they don't roll for me well. I had the Jackal, I had the Venom, Hell, I think I have 5 of them. Hold on, I don't even. The Jackal, the Venom. Ain't there there's a Jackal that's like green and stuff, and then there's a Jackal that's orange. I have both of those. Right, no. And I understand they don't fit my game, but it's 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? And then I had a guy push them on me. That's why I ended up doing it. So I spent, $1,400, $1,500 on bowling balls because me, I just buy them. And it was one bad experience after the other after the other. So I'm like, man, you know, yeah, that's the only one I chose to do one on. But technically, I still got the other ones. No, I got 2 out of 4. I think 2 out of 5, 2 out of 4. I had one drilled out and made into an ashtray, and I don't need smoke. I put the other one in the freezer and hit it with a hammer. Yeah, yeah. Just not a fan. You know. And then I see people using them, and I always ask myself, how the hell he get that ball to work? Because I know I can't do it. Nope. But here's the catch. I don't mind other people using it. See, what good for me may not work for somebody else. I don't know. See, Coach 2.0 still has a top, even though my release is better. I still roll the ball on the top. I think that with the cores of the motives, I think that's where the problem is. I don't think their core allows the top part of the ball to roll the way it does. I think that's the problem. Dude, Brunswick, I'm sorry. They couldn't pay me to use them. But matter of fact, if they called me and said, listen, man, we're gonna pay you X amount of dollars, it better be a lot of money to throw into them. I'm nope. Nope. That's another brand that I just nah, I'm okay. Well, see, the problem with Brunswick is this: 30 games and the ball doesn't perform anymore. Man, 30 for 30. That top spin's still there, bro. It's still there. It's still there because I did my axis rotation the other day to see how much it changed. It's still there. For real, it's still there. But here's the thing though, even as slight as it might be, their cores just don't work well with it. That's you know. Hey, I don't hide it. I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get pins down. Uncle Clyde always said, if you hit 9, you get 9, right? You hit 10, you get 10. So I'm trying to get 10. But I feel what you're saying. But no, it's something in that chord that just don't work with me. And Brunswick, I wouldn't have a problem with them. But I don't know if you ever used Brunswick balls. They're only good for 30 games. Anything after 30 games, it's done. So, yeah, I wasn't bowling back in the early 90s, but I'm going to take your word for it. I was playing ball back then, but, you know. But I know now, they hot garbage, man. Like the stinking on the hot summer Sunday garbage, you know what I'm talking about? Nope, not doing it. And most of my balls don't even have 5, 6, 7, 8 games on it because I don't use them. You love zone 30 for 30? You and Joey in the same class. Y'all both love them? But that's all right. I mean, we all got, our favorites. The best ball, I'm saying a lot. The best ball ever. You sure about that? The best ball ever. Five when you started bowling. Man, I bet your skills is crazy. They better be crazy starting at 5. I still don't look. That's mad respect. 30 for 30. That's mad respect. But I still don't think it's the best ball ever. So here's the deal, right? When you say best ball ever, what's your criteria? You gotta have a criteria. If you, I can't tell you what the best ball ever is. I mean, I haven't thrown all of them. 217 is not bad. Not bad at all. Now that I can feel, I feel you on that 30 for 30. But a 217, that ain't bad. 30 for 30, what's your average? I don't think we ever talked about that. That's a lot of 299s, man. That is a lot, my brother, of 299. That's just with that ball, man. We got to get you up here. No, I got to get you at nationals. That's what I need. I need you at nationals. Hey Joey, are you bowling in nationals this year? The danger zone. Ain't that a straight ball? The OG danger. Okay, now I'm on. But that ain't a straight ball though. If it's Brunswick after 30 games, it'll be a straight ball. Everything with them after 30 games is a straight ball. When I first started bowling, that's what I was using. You object to that? Yeah. All right, Joey. So we got to get you. It was a strike ball for 30 games. After that, it was a straight ball. Every Brunswick ball is a straight ball after 30 games. Joey, we got to get you in some tournaments, man. I mean, you're only 41. Why ain't you going to nationals? If you ain't got a team for nationals, you let me know. You can go with us next year. Damn, you put it in God's tier? Come on, man. There ain't too many balls going God's tier. Nope. I got 2 300s with the GB4 Pearl and 3 with the pitch black. And I ain't put neither one of them in God ball. In the God zone, not in the God tier. I ain't ran across a ball that's in the God tier yet. This year it's in Reno. Next year it's in Vegas. The year after that it's in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So next year, if you wanted to go, it'll be in Vegas. And I don't have no problem taking multiple teams down. None. So if you want to bowl, you gotta let me know. I mean, it's closer to you than it is to me. Oh, I know what it is. I just ain't really seen it. I guess with my game still evolving, it's very complicated to find something a ball like that. Once I hit the apex of what I'm trying to do, then different balls will be different situations for me. 10-hour drive, man. I'm not driving no more than an hour. You kidding me? My wife be nope. My wife be driving. I'm not lying either. My wife be driving. I ain't driving that. Nope. I once drove back home from Illinois to Pennsylvania. Ruined me for driving. Ruined me. Nice. And you still good, man. Your knowledge ain't there. Your knowledge is still there. So is your ability to bowl. That's why you going to Vegas next year too. So Joey, make sure you hit me up on TikTok so we can chat, so we can stay in touch because I'm gonna hold you. I'm gonna hold you to going to Vegas next year. Like I said, I'll take multiple teams. Why not? We all get together, bowl, have some fun. As long as you got tunes, you good. Man, I ain't no tunes in the world that long. And it's funny too, cause I complain about it, right? But the truth of the matter is, ask my wife, man. I'll be asleep 5 minutes in. We get in the car, I'm asleep 5 minutes in. But I can't do long rides, man. It's just physically taxing. Well, guess what? 30 for 30. Get yourself in shape, man. Get in the gym. Let's go to work. I'm old too. And I didn't do TikTok until I started this YouTube stuff. But I don't, I just post on it, but, it's easier platform to message. Or Instagram, you can message me on at Bad Bad Bowling 101 on Instagram. Either one. You know what I mean? So, it's easy to do. But I'm older than you, Joey. I'm 47, turning 48. So, I mean, I'm older than you. Oh, I got you. All right, so then hit me Bad Bad Bowling 101 on Instagram. It's on the thing. The links around the thing will take you there. But yeah, no, I get it 30 for 30. But where there's a will, there's a way, right? We just have to work around your limitations because the knowledge is there. So if the knowledge is there, so is the skill. You ain't got to post on TikTok. All you have to do is be able to send a private message on TikTok. But again, you can send it to me on Instagram too, though. So, you know. All right, bet. See, there you go. So, yep. And then, because like I said, I like take a team down, have some fun. Right, right. Apollo got killed, right? I'm just saying. Apollo got smoked. You might want to pick a different coach. And yes, I'm drinking a beer because it's Friday, and I ain't got nothing to do, and my wife's still at work. So, but see, now I got y'all two, so we just need a couple more people, and I think I found some people, some other people to take. I'd like to take like 3 or 4 teams to nationals if I could. I think it would be fun. Oh, okay. Well, you guys can always ask me questions, man. I'm full of answers. And if I don't got the answers, 30 for 30 do. Gonna murder you on the lanes? We talking about murder, death, kill type shit, or we talking about just blowing you out, beating you down? Speaking of murder, death, kill, I'm gonna have to watch Demolition Man. It's been a while. Oh yeah, he got murdered. Yeah, he got he got murdered. All right, so look, we waited long enough. Man, I got a lot of Texas. All right, so we waited long enough. Let's go ahead. You bought Creed 3? Oh, you mean you bought it off like the Amazon thing, or can you wait? Is that for sale already, or you bought it to watch it? Man, okay. I took my sons to go see that movie. Man, we enjoyed the mess out of it. All right, so all these names is in this thing. Oh, okay. Well, I really enjoy Creed 3. I really enjoy Creed 3. I mean, I really enjoy Creed 3. So, to be honest, I didn't cut out all these names. Okay? Good luck, everybody. I didn't cut out all these names. I had my kids do it. So, it's like mini slave labor. But they enjoyed it. So, with that being said, good luck to you guys. I'm just going to go ahead and pull the name out. The name is Alton Robinson, 8402. Alton Robinson, 8402. Now, Alton Robinson now has 8 hours. He's on the clock. So Alton Robinson is on the clock for 8 hours. So 8 hours from this minute, 6:37 p.m. Central Time, he's on the clock for 8 hours. If he doesn't respond in 8 hours, he's excommunicadoed, and we will draw again tomorrow. That's how I'm playing this game. No, he's not in the stream. Nope, not that I see. Next time I should make that a requirement too, huh? Alton Robinson, are you here? And here's the thing. I was going to post the name on the thing in the community tab, but I'm not going to do that because people had an opportunity to come live just like you guys. Everybody that's here did. So, what I'm going to do is he has 8 hours. Yep, 8 hours. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with trying to win one from Brad and Kyle. Yeah, yeah. So at 2:30 in the morning, if I don't have a message from him in regards to this, then we're going to do it again tomorrow morning. No, tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, tomorrow afternoon. I'll do it again tomorrow afternoon. I'll go live. And I'll draw again. But, I mean, I hope he responds. I do hate that ball. Absolutely, positively hate it. What the hell is a bowling podcast? I don't even know what a podcast is. Everybody keeps saying what's the difference between a YouTube channel and a podcast? Ain't they the same thing? I know I should go to have a Patreon and all that other stuff, but I ain't did it yet. Well, the interesting part is the only way he's going to know is if he goes back and watches the live. That's the only way he'll know. But ain't that 8:30? Ain't that what me going live every week would be like? Ain't that what that would be like though if I go live every week? So if I pick a day and go live, wouldn't that be like a podcast? Or is there a certain network I need to do to get a podcast? Right, in this format, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I said. I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start going live, and we can talk bowling, we can talk shop, we can talk whatever. But, I mean, bowling, yes. Because best practices are important for all of us. You know what I mean? As bowlers, we learn from each other. Well, I'm glad you turned on the bells, man. Ricardo, how you doing, buddy? But yeah, man, no, I'm gonna start going live. I mean, because it's true. Best practices, best practice, best practice. So let me give you guys an example of a best practice. So I've been bowling with this guy. He's a hell of a bowler. I mean, this guy, natural talent. I mean, I don't think there's a sport he can't play, but he's been bowling probably about 25 years. He's a natural athlete. Well, I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you like it. See, here's, but let me finish this and then Joey, I'm a comment on that PBA part. Give me 1 second. So when I say best practice, this is why. So this guy Bullet, he carries about a 225, 230, and he came to me one day and he was like, "Yo, C, Big C." He's like, "Yo, man, I need another ball," and I'm like, "Okay, what's up?" He's like, "My ball ain't hooking, ball ain't hooking, ball ain't hooking." I'm like, "Okay." So I noticed something after he bowled one day, and he was using a solid. He sprayed it, he cleaned it off, put it in his bag, and I'm like, "That's all you gonna do?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm done with it. You know, I cleaned it up." And I'm like, that's why your ball ain't working. And he was like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Okay, so here's the deal. You buy a ball, you get it, and it's a solid. And say that, for example, the Proton Physics comes out the box at 2,000 grit. By the time you finish with the first game, that ball's about 4,500 grit, which is the surface, right? So if you use that ball for 6 games, 7 games, it's at 47, 4,800 grit. So is it going to hook the way it did previously? No. So I'm like, okay, so here's the deal. What I need you to do is I need you to hit it with this 2,000 Abalone pad, right? He's like, why? I said, because it's going to dole your ball back out. So he did that. And he shot, 240, 250 something, 279. He's like, man, my ball was just hooking like it was originally. So then, after the 3 games was over, I was like, hit it with the pad again. So then when he came back in, the next time he bowled phenomenal again. And he was like, so wait a minute. So you're telling me all these years I just been buying new balls instead of hitting them with a pad. And I'm like, well, here's the deal, man. What you don't know what you don't know. That's an expression that's real. You don't know what you don't know. So if I never said anything to him, he would never know. But there's a lot of bowlers out there who don't understand that. There's a lot of bowlers who'll take a ball into the pro shop and then they'll charge you to do this or do that. But in actuality, something so little makes a big, big difference. So now, Joey, now what you said about it. See, back in the day, right? Nobody used to use surface like that. See, hey Ricardo, if you do that, I promise you, your ball will stay at a peak performance level. So and then there's always one smartass in the group, and that one smartass be like, oh, well, if I sand my ball and by the end of the first game it's at 4,500 grit, then why am I doing it? Well, here's the difference, dumbass. If you sand it and you start the first game, the lanes are already breaking down. So your ball's gonna go through a zone that you already created friction. So it's going to respond. But if you start on oil with your ball at 45, it's going to go longer, it's going to slide further. So that's the difference. Now, Joey, you did say something a second ago in regards to PBA players. Now, here's the deal. I watch Darren Tang, I watch Brad and Kyle. I love these guys. I do. I love them to death. But here's the thing. I will never bowl like them. I will never have as much hand in the ball as they do. Absolutely not. So when they do a ball review, that doesn't help me. Watching them be on 35 and roll the ball out to 3, that don't help me. That don't help any part of my game. Watching them make it dance, okay. But that don't help me. Now, am I getting more revs on the ball now thanks to 30? Yeah, I am. But their games still don't translate for me. I still can't go that far left. 30, what do you object to? Well, wait a minute. Kyle's game might translate a little bit because Kyle plays a lot of straight up in it, but he can really bang through the ball though. But I'm interested to see what Joey what 30's got to say. See, and once I get good at this live stuff, I'll send links so people can pop in and be live with me and go over some of their best practices. But everybody's game don't translate to everybody. But do I watch their stuff? Yeah, especially Darren Tang. His stuff is interesting. No, hey, 30. I'm with you. I'm with you. And you're right. My game, my rev rate has went up. My game exponentially has changed. But it still doesn't translate to theirs. Well, we're going to see about that. Because I know in the sports pattern, remember I bowled in that tournament not too long ago? And on a house shot, On a house shot, my game translates. You're right. It's a big difference. On a sports shot, not so much. On a sports shot, I still play straight up and in, and that's where it's at for me. I mean, pin reaction is crazy because of rev rate, but I guess that's the most important part is understanding one's game. Hey, I'm still in the 300s. I mean, if I crack 450, 460, then maybe the whole game changes. But you know, I don't even. That's the thing, man. That's a big jump. I'm already missing spares. I went from shooting 95, 96% on my spares, other than the 10 pin, to probably dropping to about 90. I missed some 7 pins on Wednesday night, and I never miss 7 pins. I never miss 7 pins. Matter of fact, in the last year, them are the first 7 pins I missed. But when you changing your game, I understand hiccups happen. So, and I know you got to practice that stuff. So, I threw up 7 pins today a bunch of times. Oh, maybe I might reach 400, but I don't. I might reach 400, but I might reach 400, but I don't think it's gonna climb higher than that. But I could be very wrong though. But it's a work in progress. We're gonna find out what the final result is at some point. And Joey, yeah, you're right, man. I mean, jeez. I mean, I guess that's my stupidity, man, because I never think about spares. Well, I don't because I'm so consistent. So missing them, when I missed the first one, everybody was like, wait a minute. Did we just see that? Then I missed the second one. They were like, whoa. I missed the fourth one on Wednesday night. And everybody was like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, man, I don't know. Yeah. No, 30, you're right. That's them are big time numbers. And especially coming from where I was. Because when before we started working on this, I was at what? About 280, 290. But I mean, think about that though. I was still grinding, killing things at 280, 290. But you're right. If I want to go on the regional tour, which I'm going to go here this year, I'm gonna have to be there. Yeah, you're probably more right, 230, yeah. But I'm gonna have to get. Well, no, I'm happy where I'm at. I know that the way I performed the last few times on the sports pattern, I can go on a regional tour and do okay, cutting through the oil. I know I can because I've seen it. I've seen it the last week and the week before. I've seen it. It's pretty sweet. The things that so here's the biggest difference. 30, Joey. Here's the biggest difference, Ricardo. This is the biggest difference with the rev rate that I currently have. With I've been working with 30 on. If I lay the ball down over seven on the 7 board, with the 230 rev rate, it goes straight. With my rev rate currently, it blows things up. I mean, boop. Am I frozen? I have the app. Video for you frozen? Alright, hold on a second. Alright. Alright. I tried Lane Talk, man. I got it. I just haven't done anything with it yet. So, 30. That's what I was going to tell you about. So, you know I coach a bunch of kids, right? Last weekend, the kids bowled in the tournament. So I had a boys team in and a girls team in. And both teams finished in second place. Yeah. The girls finished in second, the boys finished in second. Speaking of that, guys, hold on. I'm gonna show you something. And I'm lying down in my bar in case you guys are wondering. My boys did it. Their first tournament ever. Is the 8 hours up yet? Not yet. But the boys finished fourth and fifth overall in the overall standings. So not bad. And they both did not have a fairly good day. And the coolest part is, my sons have only been bowling for 6 months. And both of them are averaging in the 160s, 170s. No, 160s, 166 or something like that. One's 154, 158. So they're both 11, by the way. And then the girls team, I just coached them. I was coaching one of them tonight too, going over things because they have the boys and the girls teams. Everybody I coach, which is 13 kids in total, they all have states coming up. So I think they'll all do pretty well. I got them all ready. We're gonna stay until the 8 hours is up. Yeah, you guys got jokes. But I won't run out of beer. I got a whole beer thing right there. You know I'm in the bar. So one of my sons is traditional one-handed and the other one is two-handed. So I coach one-handed, two-handed. So well, I'm okay. It'll take a whiskey on ice. Man, you drinking some serious liquor, ain't you? See, I don't drink liquor. I just drink beer. Only thing I ever drink. I ain't never had a shot. Nope. But whiskey on ice. What is it? Oh. I guess this is gonna have to work for you. $30, that gonna work for you? Two-handed. I think two-handed bowling is the future. Canadian whiskey? Man, I don't know what's back there, dude. I don't drink that shit. It's for parties. You know, we have parties. The pool table is open, and then the pool outside. You know, barbecue grill will be open. I'm building a fire pit here and having them dig out the thing so I can build it in the fire pit. You know, usual shit. But me, I'm not drinking none of that. But I would damn sure feed it to people, and then when they stumbling around, I'm gonna laugh at them. I tend to do that. Yep. But two-handed is the future. I mean, but here's the thing, though. Hey, stop. Here's the catch. Everything's about who teaches you. If you want to bowl with two hands, or you have a kid that wants to bowl with two hands, and you have somebody who don't understand the technique behind it, then yeah, it's probably not a good idea. You know what I'm saying? But if you got somebody who can work with you and understand and are patient enough, then yeah, it's absolutely a great thing. I ain't never heard of Pennington whiskey. Man, you out there drinking moonshine? Yeah. 30, you're right. The mechanics are very different. Very, very different. Very different. But if I try to get both my boys to be two-handed, but one of my sons look identical to me, but his form and everything, even his release is changing as mine evolves. His does too. I mean, he's like mimics me, so I don't know. When am I installing lanes? In the crib? Maybe when we build a new one. I mean, if you told my wife I said that, she would not. She would like, I seen that coming. Man, 30, I'm gonna tell you, two-handers is coming. I mean, it's coming. Two-hand bowling is coming. I need. Oh, guys, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I gotta run upstairs. But you guys can look at the drinks, though. I mean, if I could serve you one, I would, but I'll be back in 2 seconds. Nope, never mind. I ain't gotta go anywhere. I still gotta go behind the camera, though. I gotta plug in. So we got Oregon, we got Florida, we got Illinois. Ricardo, where are you from? Joey, that's not true. With a high enough rev rate, you do get that kind of pin action. Yeah, tell them 30, with that high enough rev rate, you get that action. Oh, you get that action, brother. Alright, guys, I just had to plug in real quick. Jersey? That's cool. I like Jersey. I'm from Pennsylvania. But, Joey, if your rev rate is high enough, Even as a one-hander, you will get the pin action. I mean, seriously. It's a two-hander, I think, that's got the highest rev rate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a two-hander. But Tackett is killing people, ain't he? And he ain't no two-hander. Because his rev rate is crazy. No, they said, I was watching the tournament on TV when Bilmo was making that run through everybody to win that last event he just did. And they said the highest rev rate on tour is a two-hander. He's a blonde hair guy. I just don't remember his name. But EJ right up there though. I'll tell you that. But so Joey, this is why I say this. Me and 30 started working on my release. He started sending me stuff to change my release because I wanted tournament bowl. But tournament bowling, it's hard to bowl on a sports pattern sometimes if you don't have a good rev rate. So as I started changing, I start seeing pin differential. Okay, Ricardo, and I definitely will do. Just check the community tab. I'm gonna start doing it once a week. I just ain't figured out what day yet. But once a week we're gonna do this. EJ don't have a high rev rate. EJ has an insane rev rate. I mean, the way his release, he come out that ball, come out his, oh my goodness. And the funny part is, I bet you money I could probably get a. If I was bowling lefty, my rev rate would be, I don't know, maybe 120 higher than it is now. Yeah, Robert Smith is every bit of 600. See, but the thing about two-handers that get me, I bowl with a guy named Mason. Awesome kid. He throws the ball 20 miles an hour, hooks out the building at 20 miles an hour. What, the spinning light? This way. The spinning light? Or the Budweiser sign that I keep telling my wife to take down? The spinning light? The pineapple things? The speaker or the Budweiser? 30, which one? Oh, my left shoulder is bad. When I mean bad, I mean bad. Yeah, I'm where you at, Joey. But yeah, my left shoulder is bad, dude. I throw 3 shots and I'm done. It's a wrap. So unless we can change all games to three frames, I can't do it. Both, a little bit of both. And my wife is the first to tell you. She'll tell me. I'd be like, man, my shoulder hurts. She'd be like, dumbass. What I tell you? I'd be like, but 30 said. But 30 said I should do it. Dumbass. That's it's a little bit of all of it, man. I had the whole thing popped out. Football is the worst thing ever happened to me. I even got a chip popped out of it. I got you. Yes, twice. And it made it worse. Made it worse. Worst thing you'd ever let them do is start cutting on you. And they want to do it again. They would like to do it again. And I'm like, nah, man, I'm good. I don't need it for nothing. I'm cool. I mean, bowling right hand is working. Because if they cut me open again, right? All that rehab, all that time off of bowling, right? And then if it doesn't fix it, then I did all that for nothing. I mean, I don't know about you, but I think I've done pretty good learning how to bowl right-handed. And I feel like I'm just getting started. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm just getting started right-handed. I'm really feel like I'm just getting started. Yeah. You remember them words, 30. You remember them words because I'm about to be a beast right-handed. Remember them words. After I win my first regional title, remember them words. I'm going to be a beast right-handed. I've never met a challenge I couldn't overcome. Ever. And I ain't going to start now. And I'm teaching my boys that. There is no quit. The grind don't stop. I won't be like Brad and Kyle. I'm going to win and make this shit look good. You know what I mean? I'm going to make this shit look good. I mean, seriously? Hey, man, I might win a tournament and never have my feet past 25. Because I ain't going to have to. I ain't going to have to. Oh, yeah, no, I'm focused. I'm focused. I'm focused. I just need a better routine, but I'm focused. See, recording for YouTube takes you out of your routine because you're not in your, when I'm shooting the videos, the bar reviews, the comparisons, all them, I'm not focused. I'm not in bowling mode. I'm in teaching mode, learning mode. You know what I mean? So I have to put in extra, I'm going to have to start going and putting in extra work where I'm just focused on the task at hand. You're right. You're right, 30. There might be time. There might be. But that's where you have a ball in your bag that fits that. Remember we talked earlier about that one ball that you can go to when it's bone dense dry and you can still make it rain? That's it for me. So I'm ready for that. The part of my game that I wasn't ready for was when there was heavy oil. Flat 50 foot. I wasn't ready for that, but I'm ready now. Well, I'm not ready now. I'm getting right closer to being ready now. Oh yeah, bowling can be it can be 70-30 mental to physical in some situations. Oh yeah, no. If I gotta hook it, brother, I can. If I gotta hook it, I can hook it with you. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna throw it over the gutter to get it where I'm going, but if I need to, I will do it. I mean, that's something also that I'm gonna have to get on the lanes and practice though. I'm gonna have him strip it so that I have to swing it way outside. I'm not saying that it's not in my comfort zone. It's just I would like to hang my hat on different part of my game. But you're right though. At some point, it's going to come into play. On my Mount Rushmore bowling, Pete Weber's at the top of my list. I mean, he's a dick, but Pete Weber, Parker Bone, Chris Barnes. That's about it. Current bowlers, Belmo, EJ. I mean, man, the things that they do. He's actually. I love the things that they do. I love Darren Tane. See, if you watch bowlers, you can look into their mental part of their game, and the fact that Darren can identify his mental game is weak at times. That's important to me because if any of us say that we went to bowl in a tournament, missed some shit, and excuse my language, and missed something, and it didn't bother you, then you're not being honest with yourself or anyone else. So for me, um, I find that important. But I also adopt a philosophy. The next ball, the most important ball for me is the next ball. Um, do I think Bilmo will be the best ever, or isn't that almost like saying LeBron's better than Jordan though? I mean, seriously, because I'm sorry, there ain't no MJ. There's Michael Jordan and then there's everybody else. Um, but saying, Bilmo, and that ain't no debate. LeBron ain't no damn goat. LeBron, hold on, wait a minute. Don't even get me started. Dude had to go to South Beach to get a ring, dude. Come on, man, stop. Without D Wade, he wouldn't have one of them. Michael Jordan played with his own group of people. That's it. Oh, okay. Now Belmo. See, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Pete Parker and them. So listen, in my journey to learn bowling, I learned that lanes make a big ass difference. Excuse my language yet again. A big difference. Bowling on wooden lanes like Pete Weber did, then Pete Weber, come on, man. Belmo ain't seen that. Belmo ain't seen you all wood lane with Belmo reps. He be throwing the ball 3 lanes down. Yeah. No. So it's hard to say. I mean, it's hard to say. That's like, for example, 30, you're over 40. Joey, you over 40. I'm over 40. If you put LeBron in the 90s, in 91, 92, 89, LeBron would have folded like a little punk because he ain't mentally strong anyway. You see what the Pistons did to Michael Jordan? Come on, man. My bad, 30. But that's what I'm saying though. It's time. Is Belmont gonna be one of the best? Yeah, he might even be the best. But I would love to see Belmont bowl on some all wood lanes. I would love to see it. No synthetics, just wood. I would love to see it. I would love to see that. I mean, matter of fact, I would pay $1,000 a ticket to go see that. Are you nuts? 30. LeBron is not physically stronger than Charles Barkley, Charles Oakley, all them. No, he is not. He faster, but he ain't stronger. Understand something. LeBron's playing in an era right now where if they put a hand on your hip, it's a foul. In the 90s and 80s and 90s, that's a hand check was legal. Do some watching what they used to do to Michael Jordan. LeBron wouldn't get, come on man, you fart by LeBron James and he fall on the ground and act like you try to kill him. It's true. He fall on the ground. Freaking LeBron James. What a pussy. Yeah, basketball soft right now. Matter of fact, it's so soft I stopped watching it. Matter of fact, I watch college girls play because they do more body checking than NBA players. Fucking prima donnas. The rules is set because people can cry like little girls. Seriously. Like little girls. It ain't even basketball. It's like powder puff. We get more injured bowling than they do playing basketball. Come on, dude. Seriously, there's more contact in bowling than in basketball at this point. Hey, man, I like Dame Lillard. He should keep playing basketball and not rapping, but hey, each man is his own. I think that I think it's a shame that he'll never get a ring. But all he gotta do is be like LeBron. Go to a team that's already loaded. The rules was actually changed because the NBA owners wanted to make more money. So it's about money. It wasn't about the players, it's about money. But the game is soft. That's like football. The game in football is kind of soft. I mean, it ain't like it used to be. But that's okay though, because right now football is fun because it's all about scoring points. That's why running backs don't get paid no more because they're obsolete. No, players are soft. These players now are soft. But see, here's the catch. Like Shaq. Shaq calls him soft. Shaquille O'Neal played with some of these in this era. He calls them soft. He would know, I mean, oh, for real? Hey, well, look, if he won a ring, maybe he should go out there. He ain't got to sell his house. He just got to go somewhere for 1 year. It's true, dude. It's true as hell. You fart on somebody in the NBA and they call a tech on you. Flagrant foul. Listen, I was watching a game at the beginning of the season, and LeBron had somebody run by him, and he fell down on the ground. They called a foul. They rewinded, and nobody touched him. Listen, I don't doubt you, and you're probably right, 30. But I'm just saying the game is softer to me. Sorry, guys. We had some kind of alert go off. What up, Mr. Davis? Listen, man. Joe Dumars applied Hack a Shack to MJ before they had a Hack a Shack. That's like saying that Allen Iverson never got fouled. If you put LeBron against the bad boys, he would have retired. He would have quit. Year 3. I'm done. Fuck this. I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm a Miami Heat fan. And I'm not a LeBron fan. I hate the guy. He's a coward. He needs a dream. He needs a dreamness around him. He needs all this around him. That bothers me. That bothers me. That's just like football. Some of the shit that happens in football bothers me too. Like the Lamar Jackson thing. Lamar Jackson want too much money. No, what happened is Patrick Mahomes set the market and killed him. That's what happened. That's what happened. No. You wrong 30. You wrong 30. Vinny Johnson don't got to stick LeBron. Dennis Rodman sticks LeBron. One of the best defenders in history of the game would stick LeBron. Dennis Rodman. He might grab his booty a couple times too, but that's okay. I mean, he might have a handful of man ass. But LeBron ain't gonna do shit with Dennis. Remember that. The bad boys had Dennis Rodman locking people up. No, it's just a warning.
I know.
I'm live. Why would you do that?
Because I was waving to your fans.
I don't want you to wave to my fans. Remember that. Dennis Rodman was playing with the bad boys. Dennis Rodman would have locked LeBron up. I'm just saying. Dennis Rodman was the man defensively. But like he grabbed Shaq's ass, he'd have grabbed LeBron's ass. LeBron would have been done for years after that. He's mentally tough enough to deal with that. But it would have happened, though. Definitely would have happened. Oh, I would have laughed my ass off watching it, too, but it happened. So, wait a minute. Joey, what bowling balls are you throwing right now? I know 30 got that RSTX3. I couldn't get rid of that ball fast enough. Every time I picked that ball up, I had a split. I didn't even have to roll it to have a split. Look what happened when Dennis tried to guard Karl Malone. How many rings did Karl Malone get? Because last time I checked, the Bulls beat them every time. While Dennis Rodman guarded him. Aha! See, you gotta look at the long game, bro. P2. Got you. Hey, man, phase 2. That's a cooker. Can't ever argue with that. Joey, you righty or lefty? I mean, I love my phase 2. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love that ball more than anything. But I don't use it unless I'm on a sports shot, though. See, but here's the thing though, right? Man, what is this thing doing? Oh. All right. All right. Well, listen, guys. It's been great, Joey, chopping it up with you. It's been great chopping it up with 32. Yeah, it's been fun. Very knowledgeable. We have some good conversations. But I'm gonna jump off here. Remember, 2:30 in the morning. Oh, you got a Belmo ball too? You know 30 gonna be jealous. Joe, yeah, yeah, Joey, 30 gonna be dirt. He 31 a Belmo ball. But remember, Alton Robinson got till 2:30 in the morning to message me on either TikTok or IG. And then we're gonna do it again tomorrow, and I'll let you know when. Cause you know what, I don't mind chopping it up with you guys. You guys are pretty awesome. But you know what though, you guys got smartphones or something? Cause if you do, then I can just drop a link in the chat, and then you guys can come in. Oh look, 30 back. 30. Did you see Joe? Yo, listen guys, we got a tornado, man. I gotta get off, cause they're gonna kick me off anyway. So we got a tornado warning. So look at that. We got somebody else in here. Look at that Xbox 968. Nice to the party. The winner of the ball was Alton Robinson 8402. Why is she in here? My daughter is in the chat, people. Okay, now I'm gonna jump off here because tornado warning. I will get up with you guys later. I will let you know. I'm gonna send out a thing at 2. As soon as he doesn't respond, I will send it out in the morning, letting you guys know what time I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Okay? All right. So everybody that came in, thank you very much. Don't forget to hit the like button and have a great night. And then, oh, Joey, don't forget to message me on Snap. Instagram, I mean, and yes, 30 community tab. I will put it in the community tab in the morning to let you know what time I'm gonna do it again if he doesn't claim it. All right, later, guys. Not that I even know how to stop this thing, but you know. All right, later. Oh, there it is.